Hi everyone, good morning. It's shop launch day. It is Saturday the 22nd. It is a beautiful morning. It's like 9 o'clock, I think. Going on 9 o'clock, and I'm going to Blue Bottle as usual. I have a couple other errands I need to run today also, but our main focus right now is going to Blue Bottle. I'm going to be taking product photos and doing my shop launch, so everything's going to be up and ready to go by like 12. Very excited. I've been prepping for this for about, I want to say like a month or two, so. But yeah, I'm very excited. So let's go to Blue Bottle together. Sorry I cut that off really awkwardly. One of our janitors was walking by and I felt really uncomfortable continuing vlogging when I walked by him. But an order that I had, you guys watched what I got for my 21st birthday. Daniel ordered me new markers and they're out for delivery. I'm so excited because I've been wanting to try these markers for so long and I'm really excited. So we might have an unboxing when I get home, which I'm really excited for. But anyways, let's go to Blue Bottle together like usual and let's get the shop update rolling. I'm back in the car. I'm sorry I didn't film very much in there. I was originally going to film the process of me doing my shop launch and getting everything posted on Etsy, but when I transferred my pictures that I took from my phone to my MacBook, for some reason it wasn't showing them available for me to click on to make my Etsy listing. Usually when you're able to click on a file, it's showing up in black, but for some reason it was kind of like grayed out, so I couldn't click on them. I don't know why. They were the same format as all my other photos that I use for Etsy that I've transferred to my MacBook. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to do my shop launch when I get home, so I'm gonna be doing that via my iPad because it's easier to do that way. But I am gonna run some errands really quickly. I want to go to Michael's because I need to get a Sharpie because I ordered my first ever stack of business cards, but I realized that my YouTube is spelled incorrectly on it and I need to cross them out when I get them on Tuesday. And then I also want to go to Five Below. This is a completely irrelevant thing, but I wanted to do this when I had my doctor's appointment on Tuesday, but I ended up not going. But I wanted to get weights for lifting because I realized I don't like going to the gym and I want to start working out more and being a little bit more healthy in movement with my body. So I want to get just like 5, 8, and 10 weights from Five Below so I can do it at home. And then I'm going to be going home after that because apparently we have company coming over later. But yeah, it's currently 10:04, so I've been productive for about an hour and I'm pretty happy with that. And as always, my order at Blue Bottle is really easy. I just get a chocolate croissant. This time I got it warmed because I didn't actually know you could get your pastries warmed. So I got a warmed chocolate croissant and I also got my cherry blossom latte with oat milk. It's my favorite seasonal latte right now, chef's kiss. But yeah, shout out to the workers at this Blue Bottle. They are so awesome and I love seeing you guys every week. But yeah, let's go ahead and head to Michael's. Alright guys, I just finished at Michael's and Five Below. got what I needed. I'm gonna head home now. I'm kind of irritated, and so I went to open the door at Five Below because it's like one of those like pool doors, and there was a kid that was, I guess, hanging on the door. I honestly don't care. His parents should have been watching him better, and he should know better than to be hanging on the door, because I pulled the door open, and I'm like kind of pulling it hard because I was anticipating it being locked, so I didn't actually know what time Five Below opened. And when I pulled it, like, there was resistance, but I was just like, maybe it's just like an extra heavy door. And I pull it, and there's a kid, and I'm like standing there holding the door while this kid's like hanging on it, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna tell him to get off because it's not my child, it's not my place. But I guess I like hurt his shoulder, his arm, because he had it looped in the thing when I yanked it. And if I'm gonna be wholeheartedly real with you, I'm kind of like, how is that my fault? Like, I'm not anticipating there being a child on the other end of the door. And if you've ever been to a Five Below, you know that the door is like covered by like plano and like paper, so you can't really see through the other side of the door. I didn't know he was there, and his mom was just like, come on. And I'm like, dude. And I'm like, this kid's crying now, and I'm like I should have apologized, but then also, like, it's not my fault. Like, if anything, he should have apologized that he was hanging on the door when he shouldn't have been. Anyways, a little rant for the end of the day. I got Sharpies and some eye pins from Michael's, and then I got my weights from Five Below, and now we're gonna head home. So let's go. Look, Kaale. Sit. Bye, Jack. Sit. Sit. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Look at the camera. Bye, Jack. Look. Look. Okay. You want to join me while I do my haul? Got nothing. Sit. Bye, Jack. Sit. Hey. Sit. Oh. Look, he's come to join me. Okay. I finally get to use my tripod. We're set up in bed. Here's Daniel. Say hi. He has a shirt on, I promise. There's Blackjack, who's coming around the side to go bother him. But let's get the shop launch going. Current state of my shop, if anyone has not checked it out. I'm going to quickly do a little voiceover over this because I realized that you can't understand what I'm saying. But basically, I was just saying that I was going to be using both my MacBook and my iPad to do my shop update. I was using my MacBook to gauge how much I should be putting for the pricing and how much the package weighs and etc. for my listings, and I was using my iPad to upload the pictures because, as I mentioned earlier, for some reason the pictures were not available on my MacBook when I tried to do it at Blue Bottle. So I just basically uploaded all the listings with pictures and the basic criteria, and then I went back to my MacBook to add final details such as my product description and like what the product is called and like actual stuff like that. So that's why it was time-lapsed and you couldn't understand me. You guys, I finished updating everything. All the listings have proper descriptions, all the numbers match up, pricing, everything good. So for my phone straps are 16, and then my earrings are 23, and then the one keychain I made is 27, and it's because she's big and took a lot of time. But I'm so excited to finally get everything to go. So I'm gonna quickly go ahead and start marking things so we can do the drop. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be posting on both my store Instagram and on my store TikTok for anyone wondering. So if you guys are following any of that, you're gonna see the update. I'm so excited. And then we're gonna change all of these to it's gonna be $3 a month for all my listings. Huzzah! Yay! All of them are active, you guys. Oh my gosh, as if you guys are watching this in real time.
Wait, that's so exciting.
Look, guys.
Yay! Oh, that's so exciting. It's saying one way to improve? One way, why? One way to, huh? Saying update your primary photo. I kind of don't want to, so I'm just going to leave them as they are, but yay! I'm so excited. They all look so good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and post on TikTok and my Instagram, and then I will get back to you guys once everything is fully ready to go. Okay guys, everything is up. It is currently 1:19. I've been working on this for the past 2 hours. So everything is up on both Instagram and TikTok. So I just did a quick little post of like everything. They're kind of long, but I would appreciate it if you guys would go check them out. The listing is up, everything's up and ready to go on Etsy's end. So if you guys want to check it out when you guys see this video, I hope you do. It means a lot to me. I'm gonna check on the location of my markers that I'm expecting, and I'm gonna charge my phone because she's dying right now, and just take a little rest, a little breather, because I've been working really hard for this update and it's finally up. Also, I never had time to mention this in another video, but one of my favorite creators here on YouTube, apart from Daz Games, is Uncomfyco, or Tammy. She's a fellow polymer clay artist, but she has such a amazing business, and it's a lot more poppin' than mine. She has a YouTube channel also, and I really look up to her and aspire to be like her. And what was crazy is on March 11th, she actually came to San Diego to speak at UCSD. I don't know the details as to why she was there to speak, but she literally was right next to us, and I could have met her. If I had known she was coming sooner, I would have tried to run into her or like see her, because she's one of my favorite creators. Not to be creepy or anything, but like she came to San Diego and she was in La Jolla, which is crazy. But yeah, I'll leave a link to her channel down below if you guys want to check her out. She's really awesome and she's one of my biggest inspirations. But yeah, I'm gonna plug in my phone and just check on my markers, and I'll see you guys probably in about like an hour when my phone's done charging, because I want to get a head start on making some character cards for my new characters. Also, my characters, all my charms are like my bunnies, my frogs, and my bears do have names. I just didn't include them on my Etsy because no one's gonna be looking for the character names, but I will tell you what they are. I don't know why I'm being so slow. I think I mentioned it in my other video, but it's in my sketchbook that I wrote their names. Yeah. Okay. I think I did mention this in my other studio vlog, but in case anyone was wanting to know, my bunny is named Lumi because it's made, oh, hi cutie pie. They're made using like a glittery white clay, or like the base design is. And then my frog is named Puddle, which is just fitting because it's a frog. And then my bear is named Fuwari. There's a reason why I named it Fuwari. It's a Japanese term, and I thought it was really cute, but I forgot that it's in my character design section of my notebook. So there she is. They all look super cute in this like drawing style. I don't really like the way that like they're all kind of like stagnant. So I was on my iPad earlier working on a different like way that they're like existing. I showed it to you guys a little bit while I was at Blue Bottle, but I got kind of self-conscious because I was just showing my iPad to my phone. But I was working on it the other day for Lumi, of doing like a different kind of position. So she's facing that way. Obviously you can see that her body is kind of directed that direction. So I'm going to try and make them a little bit more fluid, I guess. And I use my iPad for these specific type of drawing because it's easier to get like the dimensions right. And then I'm going to use my sketchbook to actually sketch like designs. I want to potentially in the future, when my Etsy becomes a little bit more popular, make stickers for my characters. I think that would be really cute and fun. But yeah, those are the names. But I don't put them, I'm not putting the names on my Etsy just because no one's gonna be searching for Fuwari the bear, you know, because my Etsy is not super popular like that.
But when I start getting regular customers that repeatedly come back to my Etsy to purchase my stuff, I will be switching them over to their character names, just because I think it's a little bit more fun. But if you do order from my shop and you do buy one of my characters, you will be receiving a character card. It's like a trading card that has their name and then a picture of them, which I thought would be kind of fun. So you will be receiving product with their name on it, but it's just not listed on Etsy. But I've been rambling on a little too much, so I'm going to go ahead and go plug in my phone, and I'll catch you guys in about an hour. You guys, my package came. Excuse me. No. Sit. Sit. Yes, inspect the package. It's like packaged. I don't know if it's in a... Oh, it looks like it only got a little bit crushed. But otherwise, yay! So these are the Arctics markers, and I got the 90 piece, and it's the chisel tip and the brush tip. Yay! I'm gonna swatch all of these. Oh my god. So it comes with a swatch paper, and then it comes with a little thank you. It says, we would love to see your sharing of our products by using the following hashtag on social media. And then if you have any questions or concerns, yeah, of course, Arctics. I'm going to actually put this on my wall because I like receiving little cards. And then here are all the colors. I'm going to sort them out by order. I want to get an actual like pen organizer at some point, like a clear one. But I'm going to go through and do these by color order so that way they're a little bit more satisfying for me. And I'm going to swatch all of them, which I'll do off camera because this video is already a little bit long. And then I'll get back to you guys when I'm making my character cards. And I have my little helper. He was originally laying on my leg, but now that I'm filming, he doesn't want to. What are you looking at? He's hearing the people walk around upstairs. Anyways. Okay guys, I put my hair up in a bun because it was bothering me, but I finished swatching all of my new marker colors. I'm actually missing one, unfortunately. I'm missing 137 medium pink. They ended up giving me two 142s, which is fine. I would have liked to see what the pink looked like though, since I do want to use pink for my bunnies, but I'm kind of thinking, I mean, I have a pink that I can use, but I think I'm going to go with this pink when I'm doing my character bunnies because it's a light enough pink where it's going to look fine. Because unfortunately all the other ones are just like too bright. If you guys, this is not true to color. My camera doesn't really pick it up well. But out of all of them, this is the only pink that's like not super fluorescent. I'm going to go ahead and hang this up on the wall, and I'm going to hang up the Arctics card as well. And it's currently like 4 something, and we have people coming over later in like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna shower, and then I'm gonna sketch in my sketchbook some character art designs because I kind of want to do something special for my cherry blossom frogs and bunnies, since I don't want to give just a standard card for those. So I'm gonna design them. I originally wanted to make the cards, but then I realized that like if I don't get sales, I'd rather not waste my like trading card paper, so I'm gonna hold off on making the actual cards, but I just spent the past 30 minutes swatching everything, and I'm very excited to use my new pens. But if you guys watch one of my studio vlogs, I actually have some pens I got from Blick. They're like Blick alcohol markers, and I'm gonna continue using those temporarily because I have the green and pink that I like using. Since this didn't give me a like lime green except for this one, but this one is more of like a chartreuse and not really the green that I was looking for. But I'm excited to use these nonetheless. And yeah, I'm just gonna go shower, and I'll catch you guys when I'm all nice and clean. So I'm gonna catch you guys when I'm back. Okay guys, I just showered. I'm gonna have a quick little snack. I probably shouldn't eat right now because we're gonna have dinner in like 2 hours, but I haven't eaten anything since this morning. This was in my other video. It was chicken and a biscuit and then cheese, so I'm having provolone I'm just gonna sit here and watch some YouTube for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get to sketching. Okay guys, change of plans. So I just changed and I'm ready to leave, and so is Daniel. We're gonna be going to H Mart when our friends get here, so I unfortunately am not gonna be able to sketch because they're gonna be here in like 10 minutes, but I'll try and get some sketchy in. Sorry, I keep looking at myself in my thing. I'm gonna try and get some sketchy in when I get home, since I'm gonna let the boys do the cooking and just do my own thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue watching YouTube for now since they're gonna be here soon, and then we're gonna go to H Mart. Hi guys, I'm sitting on the floor. It is currently 9 o'clock right now, and we just finished up with our friends. So it took about 5 hours, or like 4 hours, for us to hang out. So it was a little bit longer than I anticipated, but that's okay. I'm just drinking some peach calpico because it has some pretty spicy stuff, and I have some heartburn right now. But I think me and Daniel are gonna take Mr. Blackjack out for a drive because he's been kind of cooped up in the house all day, and we left him 2 times today, which he was a super good boy about. But I think we're gonna take him for a drive so he can get some enrichment because he likes to go for drives with us, and then I'm gonna take him for a long walk later today as well. But when we get back from the drive, I'm gonna do some sketching because I really am inspired to draw right now, and then I think I'm gonna call the end of the vlog. But I'll see you guys in about 2 hours or so when I do my sketching. Guys, it's editing Hannah on my iPad, so I'm sorry for this really crappy quality, but I just wanted to come in here and film my outro for this video. So it actually was going to end up being closer to 45 minutes long if I had included some extra snippet videos that I had. And I also was going to include a time-lapse of me doing the sketch that I kept mentioning, but for some reason the file would not airdrop to my iPad, so I was unable to obtain that video. And it honestly would have just been like a 5-minute time-lapse of me drawing and then an outro. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's studio vlog. Thank you guys so much for your support. And please make sure you guys go check out my Etsy for my new drop. It'll, as always, will be linked down below. Please go give it some love. And I also want to hear you guys' feedback about what I can do to improve upon for my Etsy that will hopefully garner more customers. And also check out my store Instagram, my personal Instagram, and also my store TikTok, which will also be linked down below, so you guys can go show that some love. But yeah, as always, I will see you guys next time.